In 2002, the NBA was on fire. Allen Iverson was dropping 30 points a game, the Seattle Sonics were still in existence, and the Sacramento Kings were the greatest show on court.
They're putting on a Globetrotter show. The ball to Stojakovic, and he hits a three!
Behind Peja Stojakovic, Vlade Divac, Doug Christie, Chris Webber, and newly acquired Mike Bibby, the Kings won a franchise record 61 games on their way to claiming the top spot in the NBA. Through 82 games, the Kings were second in points scored with 104 points per game and were top 5 in assists with 24 a game.
They played a really exciting brand of basketball. They were kind of this up and down, shoot threes, Warriors pace. Before that was a thing that took over the whole league. The Kings ran out of the high post. They had cutters. They moved around.
After decisive series wins over John Stockton, Karl Malone, and the Utah Jazz in round 1, and Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash, and the Dallas Mavericks in round 2, all that stood in front of the Kings out west was the Los Angeles Lakers.
Kings-Lakers is so much more of a thing for Kings fans than for Laker fans. They got all the success. They have these other teams that matter to them. But for us, Sacramento is a place with a little bit of an inferiority complex and a big brother, little brother complex. So to be able to take on this big city that seems to have everything, and all we have is the Kings.
In the battle of David and Goliath, the Lakers struck first, scoring over 100 points in Game 1 and taking away home field advantage from the Kings. But Sacramento wasn't going to lay down and rattled off 2 consecutive wins to take a 2-1 series lead. The Kings were rolling and looked unbeatable up until the final moments of Game 4. After being up by a record 24 points, the Lakers chipped away at the lead, and with 1.5 seconds left, Robert Horry stepped up and threw up a prayer.
It's a 2-point Sacramento lead. We're down to 7 seconds. Bryant putting a move on Christie. Rebound O'Neal. Coming up short. Horry for the win.
Even though the Kings would force a Game 7, LA had the momentum on its side, taking a 4-3 series win out of the hands of Sacramento.
Kings fans just hold on to this era and to this team so tightly because it's all we got. So I think that's one element of why 01-02 sticks out for so many Kings fans is it's really the only chance the franchise has had at a championship in the history since 1985, since they got here.
Since then, the Kings have made it into the gutter of the NBA. Following the 01-02 season, the championship caliber team was slowly dismantled.
When Chris Webber's knee blew up, it was all over from there. That was the guy who made everything go.
By the 05-06 season, only Bibby and Stojakovic remained.
It was tough to see them all go, but it's been tougher still to see the team not progress anywhere close to what it once was.
The 01-02 Sacramento Kings has long been considered the greatest team to never win a championship. Their methods were sound, and their style of play was impeccable. The Kings are still looking for that elusive title, having the longest championship drought in the NBA since 1951, when they were the Rochester Royals. For Cronkite Sports, I'm Tyler Drake reporting.
It counts! Cousins at midcourt! Oh, boy!
If you meet a Kings fan, be real nice to them, okay? We take a lot of abuse on a nightly basis. And stop asking if you can have DeMarcus Cousins, because you can't. He's the best center in the league, and he's ours. He's Sacramento's, and we're not giving him up. We love him!